Okay guys, so welcome dito sa ating YouTube channel. Ito na yung lesson 28 na ating college algebra. So this topic or this lesson is all about the arithmetic progression. So pag-uusapan natin ngayon is yung mga sequence ng number. Okay, so before that, syempre define muna natin what is a sequence. So a set of numbers in a definite order or arrangement and form according to some fixed rule is known as a sequence. So okay na, siya ay set of numbers or collection of numbers in definite order. So whether it is increasing or decreasing or arrangement, sabi niya, and form according to some fixed rule. So ano ibig sabihin ng some fixed rule? So for example, the set of even integers. So kunyari ito yung set of even integers. Kunyari yung 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and that so forth. So yan ay sequence. Ngayon, sa sequence kasi, lagi siya nakalagay as ganito. Okay, nire-represent kasi yung sequence as ganyan. Tapos, meron siyang some fixed rule. So, let's say, itong sequence na to, ito ay parang 2n. So, parang 2n is equal dyan. So, for n is element of integer, or for n is any integer. So for example, for n is equal to 1, that is 2 times 1, 2. For n is equal to 2, that is 2 times 2, 4. 3, that is 6. 4, that is 8. 5, that is 10. 6, that is 12, and so forth and so on. Okay, so ganun yung ibig sabihin ni sequence na yan. Ngayon, ang gusto pa natin, sir, si sequence, mayroon nga siyang definite, may some fixed rule. So yung some fixed rule niya is yung 2n. Tapos siya ay definite order, so meaning it is increasing. May order siya. Ito yung first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, and so forth, and nth term, and yung mga yan. So ayun yung sinasabi, tas may arrangement siya. So another thing, usually dito, lagi ang a sub n is somewhere nasa dulo. Okay, so wala kami makikita na a sub n, o a sub n na nasa umpisa. So tandaan nyo yan. Sir, paano yun? Paano kung decreasing? So ayun naman, ibig sabihin decreasing lang. Pag decreasing naman yung sequence natin, ibig sabihin na yung pinakadulong numbers, yung pinakamalit na number. So for example, 100, 99, 98, 97, then hanggang 1. So yung a sub n natin is yung 1. So okay lang din yun. So it is not necessary na dapat yung a sub n is yung pinakamalaki sa lahat. So dahil na sa example na yun, siya lang talaga yung malaki. Okay, so again, yan lang yung example ng sequence. Ngayon, pag-uusapan natin yung arithmetic progression. So ito, I think familiar kayo kay arithmetic series. So iba si arithmetic series kay arithmetic progression. Si arithmetic series yung sum ng ng term ng arithmetic progression. Okay, si arithmetic progression is para siyang sequence. So sabi nga, is an ordered set or sequence of number in the form a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub n, where a sub 1 is the first term, second term, third term, and nth term. Okay, so yung 1 na yan, meaning dinidefine lang siya as 1. Kumbaga siya equation 1 or formula 1. Okay, so again yung arithmetic progression natin is a set of number na n yung form. A sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, up to a sub n. So if every term after the first term is obtained by adding a fixed number called the common difference d to the term immediately by preceding. Okay, so ano ibig sabihin nun? So ang gagawin na, kunyari a sub 1 plus d. So kunyari si una sa a sub 1. Para mangyari ganito. Una sa a sub 1, pangalawa sa a sub 2. Sa a sub 2 equal kay a sub 1 plus d. Then sunod, si a sub 3 equal kay a sub 2 plus d. Si a sub 4 equal kay a sub 3 plus d, and so forth. Ganyan yung nangyayari dyan. So ulit ko lang para makuha mo yung second term, third term, fourth term, yung first term i-add mo sa common difference. So for example, nagbigay ako ng d na difference, yun ay a sub 2. Then para makuha sa a sub 3, si a sub 2 i-add ko sa common difference again, which is d, then and so forth, a sub 4. Tapos ngayon, paano natin malalaman na yung isang sequence natin o yung collection o yung ordered set ng number natin is an arithmetic progression? So it is AP. So yung sequence is AP if and only if yung d natin is equal sa a sub 2 minus a sub 1 is equal to a sub 3 minus a sub 2 is equal to a sub 4 minus a sub 3, and that's something equal to a sub n plus 1 minus a sub n. So ano ibig sabihin yan? So subtract ko yung second term sa first term, yun yung d. Then, para ma-verify ko ulit, subtract ko yung third term sa second term. Dapat di pa rin. So, then, verify mo ulit, subtract ko yung fourth term sa third term. So, pag pare-pares ang sagot, therefore, alam ko siya ay arithmetic progression. Okay, so para mas maintindihan yun, so let's have example or examples. So, number 1, we have the sequence of 5, 10, 15, 20, tuloy-tuloy yan, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so we need to know if this is an arithmetic progression. So, anong gagawin? Note that yung a sub 1 is 5, a sub 2 is 10, a sub 3 is 15, a sub 4 is 20. So, sufficient na siguro yan. So, check natin na. So, yung 10 minus 5, equal ba yan kay 15 minus 10? Equal ba yan kay 20 minus 15? So, ano ginawa na, sir? Yung second term, sinubtract ko sa first term. Yung third term, sinubtract ko sa second term. Yung fourth term, sinubtract ko sa third term. Yan nangyari. So, meaning that is 10 minus 5, 15 minus 10, 20 minus 5, 20 minus 15, and that is all 5. So, meaning these are all equal to 5, which is, ito yung ating D. So, meaning siya ay arithmetic progression. So, this is AP. So, ganun siya ma-verify. Okay, next is itong number to. So, we have the sequence of number 8, 2, negative 4, negative 4, negative 10, and so forth. So, hindi ko alam kung anong klaseng ano yung sunod dyan. So, parang hindi pa na si 6 eh. Okay, so, check natin, no? So, una is 2 minus 8. Una is 2 minus 8. Sunod is negative 4 minus 2. Equal ba to sa negative 10 minus negative 4? Check natin. So, 2 minus 8 is negative 6. Negative 4 minus negative 2 is negative 6. Negative 10 minus negative 4, that is negative 6 also. So, therefore, what is this? These are all equal to negative 6, which is yung D natin. Since ganun yung nangyari, so sa patient na condition yung ganyan ha. So, therefore, this is an AP or an arithmetic progression. Okay, so next is the sequence na 1, 6, 1 third, 1 half. So, tatlo lang yung binigay. So, check natin. That is 1 third minus 1 6. Okay, so that is 1 third minus 1 over 6. Equal ba to sa 1 half minus 1 third? Okay, so check natin anong value lalabas dyan. So, check ko lang using yung calculate. So, 1 third minus 1 over 6. Then yun. 1 over 6. That is 1 over 6. 1 third minus 1 over 6. That is 1 over 6. Check natin si 1 half minus 1 third. So, si 1 half minus 1 third. That is also 1 over 6. Okay, so these are all equal sa 1 over 6. Which is ito yung ating D. Since parehas din yung difference nila, therefore, this is also an arithmetic progression. Okay, so ganun mag-verify para malaman mo ko siya ay arithmetic progression. So, syempre, ang pag-uusapan talaga ating literal dito is yung pag-solve na ito arithmetic progression o yung mga application niya sa loob. Okay, so the nth term, so we have this topic, so the nth term of an arithmetic progression, if the sequence in 1, so meaning nung 1 na yun is ito, so in the sequence, if the sequence na ito, yung a sub 1, a sub 2 up to a sub n, kaya nga 1, is an arithmetic progression. So, meaning, alam ko na siya arithmetic progression with common difference D. So, meaning, given si D. Then, the formula for the nth term of an arithmetic or of arithmetic progression is equal to a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times D. So, where a sub 1 is the first term. So, ito yung first term ng AP. First term of AP natin. D is the common difference. D is a common difference. And ano yung N? N is the nth term. Not nth term. I think hindi yan yan. Yan yung N na given doon. Kunyari, A sub 6. Yun yung nasa... Ito yung parang nasa a sub n. So, hindi ko pwede i-define yun. So, parang n siya. Okay, so, kunwari, 7th term. So, 7 yung n natin. Okay, so, hindi ko pwede sabihin n is the nth term. Hindi pwede kasi n is a number. Okay, so pag sinabi ko n term, isipin mo, yun na yun agad. Okay, so let's apply this formula para magawa natin. So ito na ang gagawin nyo. So ang gawin nyo na lang, isulat natin yung a sub 1. Tapos kung kaya mo masolve yung d gamit yung kaninang process natin, solve mo, then saka natin hanapin yung n term. Okay, so example, given the first 4 terms, that is 5, 10, 15, 20, of an AP, find the 10th term. So obvious ito, na-solve na natin kanina. Okay, so note that a sub 1 here. So note that a sub 1 is simply equal sa 5. What is in our D? D is equal to 10 minus 5, which is equal to 5 also. Okay, what is N? So N is yung hinahanap. That is 10th term. So N na hinahanap natin is yung pang 10. Okay, so using the formula, apply the formula a sub 10. So gagawin ko, this is a sub 10 is equal to a sub 1. What is a sub 1? That is 5 plus n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1 multiplied by 5. Okay, and that is equal sa 5 plus 9 times 5. So 9 times 5 is 45 plus 5. This is equal sa 50. So meaning that the 10th term is 50. Okay, so ganun lang siya kasimple. So yung pang 10 term, so tama naman pagbilangin mo 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So pang 10 siya. Okay, so ready na tayo dyan. Okay, so for example number 2, so solve the fourth term in the arithmetic progression 2x plus 1, x plus 2, 3x plus 4. So dito literal hindi mo kayang mahanap ano yung D. Okay, so ang alam mo lang dito is N. Okay, tapos yung a sub 1. Okay, so lagay natin a sub 1. So what is a sub 1? A sub 1 is yung 2x plus 1. Tama? N natin is 4 kasi fourth term yung hinahanap natin. Okay, then yung D natin, what is D? D is equal to, kunin mo na yung second sa first term. So that is x plus 2. So x plus 2 minus yung 2x plus 1. So anong result dyan? That is x minus 2x negative x. 2 minus 1, that is positive 1. So therefore D is negative x plus 1. Okay, so kahit i-check nyo rin to, 3x plus 4 minus x plus 2. So paano naman yung magiging common difference nyan? Tama na, so 3x minus 2, that is 2x. So check din natin. Check ko rin sa book, baka magkamali sa ng given. Sa given kasi nagkamali. Yun nga, nagkamali nga sir ng given, sorry. Tong part na to, this is minus. Hindi siya makaka-form ng arithmetic sequence or arithmetic progression. So meaning this is minus. So that is x minus negative x minus 2x is negative x pa rin. Negative 2 minus negative 1 is negative 3. So palitan natin to. Buti na check ko. So this is negative x minus 3. So yun yung dilated. Okay, so pakipalitan na yun, that is minus. So hinahanap is a sub 4 kasi fourth term. So a sub 4 is equal to a sub 1. What is a sub 1? 2x plus 1. Then plus n minus 1, which is 4 minus 1 multiplied by d. What is d? That is negative x minus 3. Okay, then check natin. This is equal sa 2x plus 1 plus 3. No? So this is 3 times negative x minus 3. So multiply yan. So that is 2x plus 1 minus 3x minus 9. Therefore, a sub 4 is equal to negative x minus 8. Okay, so ayan yung ating fourth term ng arithmetic progression na yan. Okay, for number 3, given the arithmetic progression k, 2k minus 1, and k squared minus 6, find the value of k. So, para maging arithmetic progression siya, hanapin natin yung value ng k. So, paano nga ba yun? So, sir, ang alam namin, para maging arithmetic progression siya, yung difference ng second and first term is equal sa difference ng third sa second term. So, we all know na D is equal to A sub 3 minus A sub 2 equal din to sa A sub 2 minus A sub 1 based sa given lang natin. Kasi ito A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3. So, gamitin natin tong part na yan. So, ang gagawin natin that is A sub 3, so K squared. So, this is K squared minus 6 minus 2K minus 1 which is equal sa A sub 2, so that is 2K minus 1 minus K kasi yun yung A sub 1 natin. Okay, so we need to find the value of K. So that is K squared. No, so this is K squared minus 6 minus 2K plus 1 which is equal sa K na lang to kasi 2K minus K is K minus 1. Okay, then syempre transpose natin to, magiging negative. So this is simply K squared negative 2K minus K is negative 3K. This is negative 5 kasi negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5 plus 1, that is negative 4. That is negative 4 is equal to 0. So by factoring, ang factor niya is K minus 4 sa K plus 1 which is equal sa 0. So meaning, what is the value of K? So K is equal to 4 or K is equal to negative 1. So therefore, ito yung kanyang answer. So ganyan naman pag may mga ganyan tanungan. Okay, so next natin number 4. Find the 15th term of the sequence 1/3, 5 over 6, 4 over 3. Then that's something. Okay, so ganun ulit. Okay, so una lagay natin ng mga A sub 1, A sub 2. So lagay ko sa A sub 1. A sub 1 is equal to 1/3. N is equal to 15. Kasi 15 term yung nahanap. D is equal to 5 over 6 na lang. That is 5 over 6 minus 1/3. So which is equal sa 5 over 6 minus 1/3. That is 1/2. Okay, so this is equal sa 1/2. So D is equal to 1/2. So ang hanahanap natin is A sub 15. So A sub 15 is equal to 1/3 plus 15 minus 1 multiplied by difference, that is 1/2. Okay, then that is 1/3. Then 14 times 1/2, that is 7. That is plus 7. So therefore this is 22 over 3, I think. So that is A sub 15. Kasi 1/3 plus 7 is this. Cross multiply 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 1 is 21 plus 1, that is 22 over 3. Okay, so tama yan. Okay, so next is the sum of the first nth term of an arithmetic progression. So ito yung formula natin. So let S sub n represent the sum of the first nth terms of an arithmetic progression. Then S sub n is equal to n over 2 times 2a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d, or dalawa kasi yung formula, or kung given naman yung a sub 1 saka a sub n natin, pwede lang n over 2, parang n over 2 times yung sum ng a sub 1 saka a sub 2 a sub n natin. Okay, so in general mas useful kasi to, mas common kasi minsan hindi naman given sa a sub n. Pero pag pinahanap sa a sub n, mas better to kasi hanapin ko na yung value. Okay, so tulad nito, given a sub 1 is equal to 7, a sub n is equal to 58, n is equal to 18 in AB, find D and S sub n. So madali na hanapin sa S sub n una, no? Kasi nga ang mangyayari na lang is sa substitute na lang natin yung values na yan kasi may a sub 1 na ako sa a sub n, pwede ko nang hanapin. So hanapin ko muna yung S sub n sa bilang part. So S sub n is equal to n over 2, then a sub 1, then a sub n. So ayun yung una kong hahanapin. So n sub n So, ano yung S sub n pala by the way? S sub n is S sub 18. So, this is S sub 18 is equal to 18 over 2 multiplied by 7 plus 58. Okay, so this is equal sa 9 times 7 plus 58. That is 65. So, 65 times 9. Then yun. So, 65 times 9, that is 585. So, S sub 18, yung sum ng 18 terms na to is 585. So, again, ang ginagawa nito is sinasum na natin yung term. Ina-add na natin yung mga term. Yung 18 terms, pag in-add mo, 585. Ngayon naman, ang pinapahanap natin, hanapin daw natin yung value ng D. Kasi yun pa yung kulang. So, sufficient ba yung mga value natin para mahanap? I think yes. Bakit? Kasi given yung A sub n o yung A sub 18. So, meron ako n is equal to 18. So, ang gagawin ko lang dito, using yung formula na to. So, using yung formula na A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Since meron tayong n na 18, so this is A sub 18. This is A sub 18 is equal to A sub 1 which is 7 plus n is 18. So, this is 18 minus 1 times d. Where A sub 18 is 58 kasi siya yung n natin. Okay, so this is 58 is equal to 7 plus 17 times d or 17d. So, 58 minus 7. So, this is 58 minus 7 is equal to 17d. So, 58 minus 7 is 49. I think. So, 51. Tama. So, 58 minus 7 is 51. So, is equal to 17d. So, obviously that is 3. So, d is obviously equal sa 3. Okay. So, again, pwede mo rin gamitin yung formula yan. So, para makapakita ko na rin, verify natin kung tatama kung yung isang formula ginamit doon. Kunyari, ginamit ko yung S sub n. Since meron naman akong d, yung S sub 18 is equal to n, this is 18, over 2, multiplied by 2 times 7, kasi A sub 1. Plus, ito ay 18 minus 1 times yung common difference na 3 kasi D is 3. Okay, so this is equal sa 9 multiplied by 14. That's 17 plus 3 times 3 is 51. Okay, then 51 plus 14, that is 65. So that is 9 times 65 which is equal sa 585 din. So ito yung S sub 18 which is equal sila. So, in any case, useful yung formula. Kahit sa kanilang dalawa. Okay, so again, kung ano yung nakikita mong given or mas madaling hanapin, gamitin mo. Okay, so for number 2, find the sum of all even integers from 2 to 100 inclusive. So, dito, given si A sub 1, which is 2, kasi A sub n, which is 1,000. So, hindi ko alam pang ilan yan. Okay, so, hanapin natin yung S sub n literal. Okay, so, aware ako, yung A sub 1 dito is 2, yung A sub n natin is 1,000. Then, yung n na, yung d natin dito is 2. So, bakit 2? That is even integers, meaning 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So, yung mga difference nila is always 2. Okay, so, gamitan natin isang formula. That is S sub n is equal to n over 2 multiplied by A sub 1 plus A sub n, which is equal sa n natin. Yun pala ang problema, no? Hindi natin kaya hanapin ano sa n. So, ayun nga, no? Ilan ba yung 2, 4, 6, 8 hanggang 1,000? So, sa 1,000, kunyari, 1 to 1,000, ilang number yun? 1,000 number. So, kung kukunin lang natin yung even, tas add, tig 500 sila. So, ibig sabihin, yung n natin dito is 500. So, ayun pala, no? Kailangan din pala. Akala ko hindi ko kailangan. So, this is 500 divided by 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1,000. Okay, so this is 250 times 1,002. So 250 times 1,002. So imagine mo kung pina-add ko yan, ang dami na yan. So 250 times 1,002. That is 250, 500. 2,250,000. So S sub 500, kasi 500 yun. That is 250,500. Yung sum ng lahat ng yun. So pag kung pina-add ko yan manually, ang haba. Okay. So next, is the third term of an AP or arithmetic progression is 1 and the seventh term is 13. Find the sum of the first 12 terms. So medyo kakaiba na, no? So ano ba yung given? Note na yung formula natin. Yan na rin tayo Sabi the third term of AP is 1. So alam ko na yung A sub 3. So yung A sub 3 is equal to A sub 1 plus 3 minus 1 times D. Bakit 3? Kasi third term. Okay, kaya 3 minus 1. So where A sub 3 is 1, so alam kong ito ay 1 which is equal sa A sub 1 plus 2D. So meron akong equation 1. So again hindi ko kasi alam yung A sub 1 saka 2D. Meron akong third term saka seventh term. So next kunin natin yung pangalawa, A sub 7. So sabi A sub 7 is equal to A sub 1 plus 7 minus 1 times D also. So this is 7th term is 13. So this is 13 is equal to A sub 1 plus 6D. This is equation 2. Okay, so using natin yung hanapin natin value ng A sub 1 saka D. So pwede natin gawin ganito. So by elimination, dahil ko na lang. So this is 1 is equal to A sub 1 plus 2D. This is 13 is equal to A sub 1 plus 6D. Okay, then ima-minus ko yan. So aware tayo, magiging negative to. To ay negative, negative, negative. Magiging sign. So 1 minus 13 is negative 12. So this is negative 12. Wala na sa A sub 1. Then this is negative 4D. Therefore, what is D? D is simply equal sa positive 3. Kasi negative 12 divided by negative 4 is positive 3. Next is hanapin natin sa A sub 1 using na lang sa equation 1. So this is 1 is equal to A sub 1 plus 2 times 3. That is 6. So what is A sub 1? So 1 minus 6 is equal to A sub 1. So negative 5 is equal to A sub 1. So ito yung ating A sub 1. Okay, so ngayon ang tanong, find the sum of the first 12 terms. So hindi 13. Okay, so since find the sum, so meron tayong D, meron tayong A sub 1, pwede natin gamitin yung formula. So this is S sub 12 is equal to N over 2, no? That is N over 2. Okay, multiplied by 2 times A sub 1 plus N minus 1 times D. Okay, so where N is 12, kasi 12 yaton. So 12 over 2 multiplied by 2 times negative 5, then plus 12 minus 1, that is 11 times D is 3. Kasi 12 minus 1 is 11. Okay, so this is 6 times negative 10 plus 33. So this is 23 times 6, no? So 23 times 6 is 138. So yung sum ng 12 term or first 12 term is 138. Kasi 23 times 6. Okay, so ito yung sagot natin dyan. Okay, so para bago natin tapusin yung video na to, so let's have the arithmetic mean. So sabi nga, paano yung gagawin dito? So ang sabi, the term between any two given terms of an arithmetic progression are called arithmetic means between the given term. Given A, B, C are 3 consecutive terms ng arithmetic progression. So kunyari A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3. Si A sub 2 yung ating arithmetic mean. So sa A sub 2, para makuha natin, i-add natin yung first tas third term, divide natin sa 2. Ganun na yung gagawin. So tulad na ito, insert 6 arithmetic mean between negative 4 and 17. So anong gagawin natin dyan? Ang gagawin natin dyan, syempre, i-add natin yung dalawang yan, divide by 2. Tapos mag-i-insert tayo ng arithmetic mean sa kanila. So again hindi lang basta isa lagi yung arithmetic mean sa gitna. Okay, pwedeng madami yan. So ang technique lang dito, add mo yung dalawang yan. That is negative 4. So negative 4 plus 17 divided by 2. So that is 13 over 2. Mali pala akong discard. Ang dami pala, no? Sabi nga, no, di consecutive term, 3 consecutive terms. So meaning yung arithmetic mean between sa dalawa is dapat kunyari, 1, 2, 3. Yung arithmetic mean ng first term saka third term, si second term. So, ito na pwede. Ito kasi nangyari, insert 6 arithmetic mean between negative 4 and 17. So, ang balak diyan dapat, kunyari, meron akong negative 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tapos, 17. So, yan yung add ko. Hindi pwede yung sabi ko na formula. So, erase tayo dito. Okay, so ano ba given? Assuming na yung a sub 1 natin is negative 14. So, assuming na yung a sub 1 natin is negative 4. Okay, then yung a sub n natin is 17. Okay? Note na si 17 na yan. So, pang ilan siya dito? Kunwari, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, pang 8 term siya. So, meaning, ito ay a sub 8. So, meaning, a sub 8 is equal to 17, which is n is equal to 8. So, ngayon, gagamitin natin yung formula na ganito, na yung a sub 8 is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Where a sub 8 is 17, a sub 1 is negative 4, n is 8, which is 8 minus 1 times d. Tapos, anong balak mo siya? Pag nahanap ko yung d, mag-a-add na lang ako doon. Kunyari, negative 4 plus d, tapos plus d dito, plus d doon, plus d and so forth. Ganun yung mangyayari. So, meaning, this is 4, this is magiging 21, no? So, this is 17 plus 4 is 21, which is equal to 17. Which means that d is equal to 3. Kasi 21 divided by 7, that is 3. So, ngayon, ito yung gagawin natin. Ang una nating term, so yung second term natin, para makuha natin itong pangalawa na to, that is negative 4 plus 3, which is equal to negative 1. Okay, next, negative 1 plus 3, which is equal sa 2. 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. Tama? Then 5 plus 3, which is equal sa 8. 8 plus 3, which is equal sa 11. Tapos 11 plus 3, that is equal sa 14. So, anim yan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anim yan. So, yung term na yon is negative 1, 2, 5, 8, 11, and 14. So, yun yung mga i-insert natin arithmetic mean sa kanila. Okay? So, next is, ito ulit. Find the 4 arithmetic mean between 10 and negative 5. So, similar approach. Ganun na gagawin natin. Assuming natin na yung 10 yung a sub 1 natin. So, assuming, so ganun ulit, no? Lagay ko dito sa 10. So, 10, blank, 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 then negative 5. So, huwag niyo isipin dapat negative 5 lagi una dyan. So, kung ano yung sinabi, yung gagawin natin. Kung ano yung pagkakasunod. Okay, so, una, a sub 1 natin. Note that a sub 1 is 10. Then, ilan sila? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A sub 6 is negative 5. Then, n natin is 6. So, we are ready to find yung d natin. So, for d, that is a sub 6 is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub 6 is negative 5. This is 10 plus 6 minus 1 times d. This is negative 15 kasi negative 10, negative 5 minus 10 is negative 15. That is equal to 5d. Therefore, d is equal to negative 3. Yung common difference daw is negative 3. So, since negative 3 yung common difference, anong gagawin natin? Una, para mahanap yung mga term, that is 10 plus negative 3, which is equal sa 7. 7 plus negative 3, which is equal sa 4. 4 plus negative 3, which is equal sa 1. 1 plus negative 3, which is equal sa negative 2. Okay, so therefore, ito yung mga arithmetic mean na i-insert natin between sa number na yan. Okay, so hoping na may natututunan ka about sa arithmetic progression. So again, kinuha natin yung nth term, kinuha natin yung arithmetic mean, kinuha natin yung sum, yung pagkuha ng sum. So pinakita ko sa inyo yung lahat ng possible na tanong dito sa arithmetic progression. And thank you for watching. So hoping na panoorin mo yung next video about dito.